Hi everybody, just wanted to share with you a new package came in today and it has something just slightly different in it, and the difference is just in the decals. I haven't had the Celtic decals yet on a machine, but let's take a look at this one. She's, I believe, from 1946. I will double check that. And she came bare bones, just with what she's wearing. No, no case, no other parts, just what she's wearing. So you could tell a few things from these Singers. Um, the older ones, the word Singer was placed a little higher. You can actually feel the decal. Anyway, that and the plate here for the stitch regulator was in silver. Um, just a few indications of an older machine. So she's not that old. Well, she's not that old. She's 70 something years old. 78 years old. I believe 1946. And so how does she run? I don't know. You know, something peculiar is she has this kind of bobbin winder on her, which is a solid one, which is really for the older machines. So either it's something that the factory had left over from the older machines, or somebody switched this out, but it has a Singer part on there. Yep, it says Simanco, and it has a part number, and it starts with a 45651 or 45658. USA, made in the USA. Anyway, I'll try to look that up as well. She has some good things. At least she has a motor. I'm hoping this one works better than the last one I acquired with motor that I'm having issues with. You know, on the other machine I had to buy an AlphaSol motor out of frustration at the end. I could see in there. Doesn't look horrible. She's carrying everything she should be carrying to work. Yeah. Is she beautiful? She's kind of nice. Will I paint her? Not 100% sure. Let's see how she does with some stitching. She's turning. You can see she's turning. Does she have a bulb? They left the bulb in. Well, there's a little perk. She has the newer bobbin winder guiding the bobbin guide on her. Ooh, fly. And stuff like that. So I'm going to actually just use the wheel, thread her up, see if she sews before I take her apart to clean her up. Be right back. Jump to that, I want to open a few things. Well, she has a hook, but she doesn't have a bobbin case, but I do have an extra bobbin case, so I'll put mine in there. I wonder what's going on in here. Should we take a look? Let's take a quick look. What do you predict? Horrible? Ooh, she's grimy. She's grimy. Nothing terrible, but she's going to get a bath. So I'm going to put that back on because I'm going to see if she'll sew pre-dismantling. I like to do that because I like to have a little benchmark of yeah, where did I drop it? Where did it go? Put that back on. I like to have a benchmark of, was the machine working before I took it apart to clean it. And I could tell I'm going to have a problem with the tension because that should never look like that. Unless the person who shipped it decided to just turn that all the way in. I don't know, but I don't think they gave much care to how they shipped it because it was not packed very well at all. So anyway, I'm going to give it a try. Do you want to take a look at the bottom first? Let's do this together. Holy. Well, that's a first. Nope, she's not moving. Let's see if I have pliers nearby that could get her going. Yeah. Oof. Okay, she's rough, so who knows? Who knows what's in here? I wonder if Grandma tucked some money down in there so she knew the family wouldn't look in there. These things terrify me. Well, there's that. There's that. There's a little bit of a smell. Yeah, there's a bit of a smell. Not dead animal smell, just dirty smell. You could see that. Try to get it with the light shining. Okay, so she needs a bath. She needs a good bath. Let me see if I can move this. Bring it down a little bit. There. Does she move? Yeah, she moves. She's not locked up. She's not clean, that's for sure. Her wires don't look terrible, but I'll be checking those out. But yeah, she's dirty. So I'll be taking care of that and I'll be right back. So I'm back after choking on some dust. And we're going to find out together if she's sewing. So here goes. I put white thread in the top and black thread in the bottom. And my fabric is reverse colors, which is nice. Well, she's moving forward, so the feed dogs are working. I put this on for, you know, out of habit. I am thinking it will need some adjustment, but, you know, let's see. She runs a little tight. I see stitches. That is crazy. I see stitches. Let's see, reverse. It's a little tight, so it's hard for me. You know what? I really should have just plugged it in. I could do that, but let's take a look. Look at that. You know, this is a testimony to how these machines were built. Look at those stitches. Look at those stitches. For a machine in disrepair, who knows how long it sat in a box. You can't really see the top stitch until I take it off of here. Well, let me do that now. Let me see if I could turn. Can I turn the light on the, oh, here. That should be better. So that's not bad for a first run. Not bad at all. I hope you could see that, and here's the back. And now I will go get a foot pedal and plug her in and let you see that working. Be right back. Okay, I usually don't do this, but I plugged it into house current. The light came right on, which is pretty good, but it's already hot, so those are those old bulbs. And let's see if she runs. Okay. The motor so hot. I'm using a traditional old foot pedal on her because it was handy, because my 201 is sitting right over here and I use her all the time. I'm going to do this. 4 layers. Alright, something's clanking, but that could just be the feed dogs, which I've had happen before. But also I'm pushing a machine that probably hasn't been oiled in a decade. So let me show you the stitches and get out of here. Shut that bulb off. And she's not bad. There's that. There's black stitches. I guess if I hold it still, it'll focus. But anyway, she's doing what she was built to do, which is awesome. And not sure what's going to happen to this one. She's pretty. Ow, that bulb is hot. Whew. I'll get that out of there ASAP. And she's pretty. She's pretty. Yeah, she's probably going to get cleaned up, and I think that she might be the first one to get sold, because the littles are multiplying here. If this is just dirt, which I think it is, it might be. Thing is, if she gets sold, she's going to get sold with not a lot of stuff on her, because she doesn't have a box, she doesn't have a case, she doesn't have any accessories, I have no manual. I will have to decide her fate after I decide what's going to happen to her. You know what? She's too pretty. I think she's going to stay black, and she's going to get a good cleaning. She's going to have a spa day. Yeah, that bulb is still hot. So if you have one and you have the opportunity to change the bulb, change the bulb. Yeah. She needs a spa day, and then she'll be off to the races. Anyway, even the belt isn't bad. You know, sometimes we're quick to change these belts, you know, and put on a new belt on, but sometimes there's absolutely nothing wrong with the belt except that it got older, but it hasn't been worn. So I'm happy about that. Anyway, that's it. So maybe she'll be my summer project. We shall see. Anyway, today's June 17th, 2024. Thinking about you, Mom. And everybody have a good one, and thanks for following along. Bye-bye now. Yeah. See that? Pretty. Okay, see you when I see you. So I wanted to do a quick video on this last machine that I purchased. This was supposed to be a machine that was warranted painting, but after getting all the dirt off of her, there is no way that she needs to be painted. She has very little wear on her. I'm going to try to show you. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but there's a circle right about here. But really, it's just like a coffee ring on there. Let me see if the camera will grab it. Not sure it will. And a few very, very small spots over here. Very, very tiny. Again, don't know if the camera could pick them up. And I'm not even sure. I've been soaking it with oil, but they haven't come off. But, you know, it doesn't warrant it being painted. And so here she is. And I believe she's in 1955. So let me move the light back and give you a quick view. I mean, I ran the machine to test that the motor actually worked. And it works, but I will be servicing the motor. But yeah, this is not a machine that needs to be painted. What I am excited about is this is the first time I've gotten a machine with the Celtic decals on it. And I don't have one of those yet, but now I do. She wasn't dirty enough in here to need any major, like, taking apart and redoing. So I'm happy about that. She has a little of that varnishing oil in there on the surface, but not on the actual mechanisms, so I'm not concerned. And the bottom wasn't too bad either. So she's not going to get painted. She's not going to get painted. I'm just going to clean her up even more. Well, clean her up inners. Service the motor, make sure the brushes are good and the wicks are good and oiled. Greased, not oiled. And there you have it. See, see that circle is barely, there it is. See that circle right there? I know it's barely showing up, but you really have to look for it. And these few spots over here, there's about 5 of them. I don't know what they are. I'm going to keep soaking it in oil to see if it's something that's stuck on there. But I don't think for that anybody would really repaint a machine like this. But anyway, there you go. I believe she's a 1955. She has this cute little bobbin winder on her. She's a little more solid, like the older ones, which don't know if that's indicative of anything, like if someone changed it out, but still, gorgeous machine. I'm happy I have her. I just feel like this was supposed to be a project. So I guess the project that I'll undertake this summer is putting back together one of those 99s that I told you about, and see if I could get one of them working. I would like to at least have one 99. Wouldn't that be lovely? Yeah, I think so. But anyway, there you go. Thanks so much for watching, and see you when I see ya. Bye.